Hey everybody, Economic Ninja here. Hope you're doing well. I'm going to talk about the coming healthcare industry collapse. And the reason why I want to do that is because even if you work in the industry, you need to know that this is happening and coming, and it's coming sooner than you think. You're going to see bankruptcies all across the country in all different types of healthcare, including hospitals, because the system is being tapped or taxed in a certain way, specifically on purpose. I was going to do a video, with my cardboard notes. And as I'm going through the story, I'm like, this is too serious. I can't even joke around about this. This story is out of Zero Hedge. And I want to tell you too, I'm friends with people that run hospitals. I am friends with people that run elective surgeries centers. And even elective surgeries are starting to fall off of a cliff. Patients that have insurance and have money have less of it now, and they are electing not to have as many elective surgeries. So those centers are hurting. Hospitals are hurting. This story out of Zero Hedge, which also comes out of the Epoch Times, is very telling of where we are in our nation. And so it says here, illegal immigrants leave U.S. hospitals with billions in unpaid bills. And you have to think who's going to pay those bills, because the hospitals want their profit margin. They have their operating expenses. They're going to need to get their money. So what are they going to do? They're going to up the prices for people like us, people that pay taxes, are raising families in a country where we pay taxes, and this country is being destroyed right now by millions of people coming across the border that are taking, they're not giving. I also have a story coming up. I have a feeling of a massive food producer that is going to close its doors, and I need to get some more information about it. So Kevin, give me a call. I'll try and get a hold of you later. And they're hiring immigrants. So here we go. Tens of thousands of illegal immigrants are flooding into U.S. hospitals for treatment and leaving billions in uncompensated health care costs in their wake. The House Committee on Homeland Security, isn't that... I don't think we have security anymore. Recently released a report illustrating that from the estimated $451 billion in annual costs stemming from the U.S. border crisis, a significant portion is going to healthcare for illegal immigrants, with the majority of the illegal immigration population lacking any kind of medical insurance. Hospitals and government welfare programs such as Medicaid are feeling the weight of these unanticipated costs. Apprehensions of illegal immigrants at the U.S. border have jumped 48% since the record in fiscal year 2021 and nearly tripled since fiscal year 2019, according to Customs and Border Protection data. Last year broke a new record high for illegal border crossings, surpassing more than 3.2 million apprehensions. In January, CEO of Denver Health, Donna Lynn, told reporters that 8,000 illegal immigrants made roughly 20,000 visits to the city's health system in 2023. That's just in Denver alone. The total bill for uncompensated care costs last year to the system totaled $140 million, said Dane Roper, public information officer for Denver Health. This is just Denver. More than 10 million of it was attributed to care for new immigrants, he told Epoch Times. Though the amount of debt assigned to illegal immigrants is a fraction of the total uncompensated care costs in the Denver healthcare system, these have risen dramatically over the past few years. The total uncompensated costs in 2020 came to around $60 million, Mr. Roper said. In 2022, the number doubled, hitting 120 million. So here you have those numbers doubling in 2022. What is 2023 and 2024's numbers going to look like? He also said their city hospitals are treating issues such as respiratory illnesses, dental disease, and some common chronic illnesses such as asthma and diabetes. The perspective we've been trying to emphasize all along is that providing healthcare services for an influx of new immigrants who are unable to pay for their care is adding additional strain to an already significant uncompensated care burden, Mr. Roper said. He added that this is why local, state, and federal response to the needs of new illegal immigrant population is so important. Colorado is far from the only state struggling with a trail of unpaid hospital bills. The CEO of Yuma Regional Medical Center, situated on the Arizona border, Mexico border, said on average, illegal immigrants cost up to 3 times more in human resources to resolve their cases and provide a safe discharge. Some illegal immigrants or migrants come with minor ailments, but many of them come with significant disease. Dr. Trezor said during a congressional hearing last year. He said, we've had a migrant, so I'm not going to get into any of this part. Let me think here. Let's go through here. A healthcare worker at the hospital in Southern California who asked not to be named for fear of losing her job told the Epoch Times that the entire healthcare system is just being bombarded by a steady stream of illegal immigrants. Our healthcare system is so overwhelmed, and then on top of that, of that tuberculosis, the vid, and other diseases from all over the world, she said. A newly enacted law from California, this is probably great, provides free health care for all illegal immigrants residing in the state. The law could cost taxpayers between $3 billion and $6 billion per year, according to recent estimates by state and federal lawmakers. This is absolutely ludicrous. I just left my job, my full-time employment, where I had health care, and I just had to write a check for me and my family for the first time in 23 years, and it stung. It stung bad. When I write my tax check to the government, it stings. I do everything I can to pay as little taxes legally as possible through business entities, legal write-offs. But our country is being bombarded. And even if you don't work in the healthcare system, I need you to understand this. You are going to be affected because your prices are going to go up. And I want you to understand, prices can only go up so much until everything crashes. So get ready for this. And I don't want you just getting ready and just being prepared so you survive. I want you to go out and crush it. Because there are rich people out there that are going to go crush it if you don't. So you need to make a decision. Are you going to be one of the people that overcomes and sees how serious these days are and does something about it? Or are you going to sit back in a fetal position and cry? Let me do this. Type 1 if you're getting ready and you're going to crush it. Type 2 if this is just too much for you. If it's just too much, well, then sit back and let the strong ones take it. Because honestly, this is not, no joke, a war. And if you don't see it like that, well, then we're going to be in trouble if the majority of people don't see it like that. And this is the clarion call. It's time to wake people up. I thank everybody that shares these videos. I thank everyone that has continually. I just got an email from somebody the other day, ticked off. They said, every day I have to hit the subscribe button. There's certain people or profiles out there that just get unsubscribed. Thank you for sticking with me. I'll keep sounding the alarm, and it's time to wake up. All right, that being said, the Economic Ninja is out.